Good afternoon from Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Kristen Droege, the Executive Director of Turn the Page KC. Supporting parents as their child's first teachers requires meaningful, lasting partnerships for all parents. Here in Kansas City, we believe that a parent's local community is their most powerful partner. Across our city, we are bringing agencies and organizations together within each local neighborhood context to support parents' success as essential partners in their children's literacy and learning. Since we submitted our application in March, we have already seen significant movement in the rollout of this program, including identifying 2 adjacent neighborhoods to be our first literacy community, which allows us to continue the work begun by the Choice Neighborhoods Initiative. We are currently recruiting Literacy Council members and preparing to host our first Literacy Council meeting by September. We're proud to share a bit about Kansas City and the Read 360 program.
Kansas City is rich in diversity, creativity, and entrepreneurship. Each year, we welcome new businesses, along with immigrants and refugees from all over the world. Kansas City is also a complicated city with a history rife with racism and division that has created tremendous challenges. Among them, equitable access to housing and education. Across Greater Kansas City, there is a plethora of people, organizations, and leadership wanting to help address these challenges. But our rapidly growing population, and many communities with language and cultural barriers, makes the coordination of services and an understanding of the specific local context impossible to navigate alone. That's where the Read 360 program comes in. This powerful partnership that brings together the Housing Authority of Kansas City and a broad cross-sector of nonprofit agencies in education, health, community, and civic services recognizes that calling Kansas City home means more than having a place to live. It means being a valued part of the community in which you live.
Read 360 is so important because when we talk about equity, we talk about making sure that we're supplementing those things that people need so that they can start from that same line.
It's great partnerships like the one with the Housing Authority of Kansas City to ensure that the residents really feel like they're part of the community. So it goes above and beyond just reading.
Read 360's innovative program works toward inclusive, actionable responses to local issues, using civic engagement and collaboration to support parents as essential partners in assuring the healthy development and early school success of their children. Kansas City, going farther together.
I'm Edwin Lowndes. I'm the Executive Director for the Housing Authority of Kansas City, Missouri. Securing a place to live is just the first step in changing the trajectory of a family's lives. But housing is not all that is needed. The Housing Authority of Kansas City works to address both the immediate needs and the generational patterns to improve lives across our city. The Housing Authority has been collaborating with the Pendleton Heights and Independence Plaza neighborhoods for several years as part of our Choice Neighborhood Initiative grants. And the Read 360 program is a key initiative in these communities. We are pleased to have the partnership of so many area organizations making housing a foundation upon which parent and child successes can occur.
And I'm Gerald Douglas, Director of Resident Services for the Housing Authority of Kansas City, Missouri. Parents need partners in housing, but also in healthcare, education, city services, and most importantly, in their neighborhood. Parents and children benefit when they are valued members of a broader local community and when their neighbors are their partners in creating the success that they want for their children. By partnering in the Read 360 program, literacy communities will develop inclusively of Housing Authority developments and families.
I'm Tina Gill, Director of Collective Impact Initiatives with Turn the Page KC. With Read 360, we will invite a small community area to partner with us for 3 years as a literacy community. The first step will be the creation of a literacy council, about 20 parents or engaged adults who will take part in monthly sessions to develop relationships and share their visions of the opportunities and challenges to children's school success specific to their local context. Then we will bring partners together to address the challenges and share access to the opportunities that will help the community realize their vision.
And I'm Lauren Olson, Director of Community Programming for Turn the Page KC. My colleagues and I will introduce a new literacy community every 6 months, focusing on the neighborhoods around our housing authority developments. In this way, we ensure that our work focuses on families at greatest risk by strengthening their connection to a broader community and giving voice to their challenges and their vision of success. Each year of our partnership, Turn the Page KC will serve as the coordinator to bring partners together and to ensure that progress is made, recognized, and celebrated in an annual festival of reading, all based on the plans and visions of the parents in the community.
Good afternoon. I'm Scott Wagner, Director of the Northeast Alliance Together at the Maddie Roach Center and former First District at-large City Councilman here in Kansas City. Maddie Roach Center has been a community service provider in Kansas City for over 100 years. We focus on family, youth, and community services, as well as the cultural arts and emergency assistance. The opportunity to support the Literacy Council and thus the larger community is fully aligned with our belief about building a stronger city by helping individuals and families create safe, healthy, thriving communities. Strong communities support strong and successful parents who in turn support their children's healthy development and school success. In partnership with the Housing Authority, we look forward to bringing neighbors together, building relationships, listening, building understanding, and providing opportunities to communicate with organizations and agencies across the sectors of education, healthcare, civil services, business, and more. We look forward to a 3-year process in which we build relationships, build leadership, and build sustainability that will allow the community to continue strongly over time.
Hello, I'm Eric Cameron. I'm Director of the Urban Education Research Center at the University of Missouri, Kansas City, and I'm joined here by my colleague Karen Chang, who's the Associate Director of the UERC. We work with the community to address education challenges and inequities. We partner with community and education leaders to use data to provide insights about root causes of these challenges and inequities, and in some cases about solutions to those challenges and inequities. We're really excited to partner with Reads 360, especially at this early stage of their journey. And we will support Reads 360 in a couple of different ways. First, by determining measurable processes and outcomes. And second, by building a data and analytics system that assesses the progress of the program and also examines community level indicators. The UERC's role will be to build and share data between cross-sector partners and eventually with the partner communities. This data will not only look at program outcomes, but will also support program development throughout the life of the program. We'll begin with the baseline report that describes existing data from sources such as the Common Core of Data, the Stanford Educational Data Archive, and the American Community Survey. We will also sit in on partner planning and literacy council meetings to ensure that the data and analytic systems that we build reflect the priorities of those groups.
Hi, I'm Sarah Nelson. I've been a parent and educator living in the Pendleton Heights community for 6 years. When I first learned of the Read 360 program, I was excited that our neighborhood had the opportunity to participate. Pendleton Heights is full of families, and many of us struggle with supporting our children's school success. Whether it's the challenge of finding a school that suits your child's styles and needs, or ensuring you have transportation that works to match your family's school and work schedules. Both my children have struggled with reading and have needed numerous interventions inside and outside of their school. I know the friendship, support, ideas, and resources I've gained from my own neighborhood have been a huge help to me in finding the best opportunities for both of my sons. Everyone needs community, and every parent needs a supportive community that shares a concern for our children's success.
Hi, I'm Edgar Palacios. As a parent and nonprofit leader living in the Independence Plaza neighborhood, I'm excited to have the voices of our community of parents elevated so that we can build a vision of success that is focused on supporting all children. Through these partnerships, Parents of our community could benefit their children in so many ways. We might choose to build reading nooks across our local community businesses so every errand turns into a reading opportunity. We might identify beneficial programming that parents would like to see offered to support literacy or parenting skills and have it brought into local settings at convenient times. We might infuse the neighborhood with little free libraries, or we might think more broadly and address transportation challenges so parents can access more regular healthcare or vision screenings. There are so many creative ideas that come from this approach and the partners who turn those ideas into realities.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to showcase Kansas City and our work to support parent success. We look forward to answering any questions you may have.